Ooh. Are we starting? Are we starting? Let's see how this works. If you see it in your content, your audience will see it anyway. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, it might be starting soon. Oh, look at that. Are we online? All right. I think this is it. We are online. Okay. Now it's just a matter of time to let people come in. Start here in a few minutes. People will start rolling in, and we'll see what's going on.
Are you enjoying yourself? Yeah, I think we got it. We've got like, oh yeah, we got 9. A lot of yeah, yeah. What's that? No, I don't know. Yes. I do a lot of video. And I just want to realize the sequence. Yeah. It's over there, back in the corner behind that little Japanese thing there. What are you doing there, Kate? Breaking stuff? I've exploded. These are the like decade one. Yeah, they're less powerful lasers. Okay, that's what we're seeing here. We got 5 minutes. No, we don't. Just get going right now. Send them over there. I'll go grab Adrian. There's already something. I heard somebody saying that they're going to break the decade ones program down on weird deadlines. I think so. I've heard that too. Well, the first at the weekend one. Yeah. Who you hear? I heard it surprised from this.
You're gonna sit down? So you got the gift box here?
Where do you want to call it? How much did free? Free. I am, yes. We're actually live right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Want to sit down and hang out?
Yeah, sure.
All right, grab a chair, man. See if we can get you in focus here. All right. So, hello.
Hello.
Are we on? I think we are. So, let me make sure that everybody can hear you. So, here, try saying some things.
Yeah, sure. Hey, I'm Scott Lingman. Here at this great VR meetup to try out some stuff and meet some people.
All right. So, yeah, it's coming, Olivier. There's like a delay of like 20 seconds.
Oh,
Okay, good. Awesome. Good. All right. So, Scott, Seattle, the VR scene, 2016. What are you excited about?
the scene, well, it's like very strong. I'm very excited about like so many people trying things out. I think it's like a very dense scene in Seattle. Like so many people, so many companies. So I think it's like a great area for people networking and experimenting together.
Yeah. So, what do you do right now? I mean, are you in the VR scene or?
So I work in IT consulting,
Okay.
so I play around with VR a bit there, but also in my spare time experiment. So I made a demo for the mobile VR jam called Blind Swordsman. So
Okay.
it's a VR experience without any graphics.
Ah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you made the Gear VR Jam game that you didn't get any graphics.
That's
in.
right. Yeah.
Best assets out of every app that's submitted. Yours were the best. Now you made it to the finals, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a bronze game.
Wow, fantastic. So, okay, so let's talk about that then real quick, because that's funny. What gets you to the point where you're like, you know what would be a great game is a game with nothing in it. Like no graphics, just pure everything else.
Well, I was thinking about it for a while. Like originally, I was thinking with the Razor Hydras, like you'd have you'd have your physical sword, and you'd be able to hit things, and here, okay, you're hitting cloth, or you're hitting material, and I just thought that experience of like being a blind swordsman, like from films like Zatoichi and Ninja Scroll and that sort of thing, is like a very evocative feeling. I thought it would be like feel very to like just rely on your hearing. And so, but I thought, with a physical, like with a Razor Hydra, it's going to be too complicated to get it to sound right. So
Sure.
when the Gear VR mobile jam, it was like a blessing because it's like you got to pare it down. It's got to be as simple as possible. You've just got to tap or use a controller. So
Damn. Well, that's pretty cool. So, success, obviously,
Yeah.
with at least one title. Now, is your plan to put that on
yeah, I'd like to get it on the Oculus Gear.
the home share, whatever it's
Yeah,
called?
yeah. In the, I don't want to sell it because
Yeah.
I think it's the sort of thing where it could disappoint a lot of people.
Sure,
you
you're
know?
totally right. Yeah.
But I wanted to put it out there so people can go, okay, maybe I've underplayed audio in VR, like that can be.
Well, nobody's going to say no to a free experience,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, that's the way I look at it. Well, that's cool. So beyond that, then, are you, going to go full balls to the wall VR? Or I mean, what's your goal?
Yeah, well, I'm using it sort of more and more in my professional work, but also in my spare time, I want to experiment more, particularly with like locomotion. I'm interested in different locomotion techniques. What can shake out there?
Locomotion is hard.
Yeah.
Input is hard. Locomotion's hard. Yeah. So the big question everybody wants to know: did you buy a Rift? Did you buy a Vive? Are you going to buy a PSVR? What is? That's going to be the standard question for tonight.
Yeah. So I backed the original Oculus Rift, so I'm gonna.
You're getting the Kickstarter.
I'm getting the Kickstarter.
So you got your email today.
I haven't checked my email today.
What? Oh my God! You've got an email sitting in your inbox right now, probably telling you that it's like on its way.
Okay.
Like you will get yours like Monday or Tuesday or something like that.
Cool.
Yeah. So is your computer ready?
I doubt it. I've just got laptops. I've got no desktop anymore. I haven't had a desktop since university, so since college. So
Okay.
I've got some like reasonably powerful laptops, but they're not Alienware. They're not high-end gaming machines. So probably not. They're not Vive ready. I know that.
Well, yeah. Do you have a pre or do you have a Vive dev kit or anything? No. So you're just kind of waiting for
Yeah.
consumer to pop up and
Yeah.
do it.
I'll get a desktop if I need to.
Cool. All right. So, anything exciting that you're looking for tonight? Like, what are you here to try out?
I'd love to try out. Is it Fantastic Contraption?
Fantastic Contraption's a lot of fun. Yeah.
I think it's just watching people play is beautiful. Like this idea of, I think it shows, even though it's a game, it's starting to show, okay, how are people actually going to do productivity in VR as well? Like collaboration and visualizing things that aren't easily visualized on a flat screen. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's fun. Okay, cool. So I don't know if you saw this here.
Yeah.
This is not a CV1.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just I'll show everybody here. This is not a CV1, but it's just hanging out there. So just a little teaser there. Just a little teaser. All right, cool. So Scott, do me a favor. Tell me who you are and what you do real quick again, so I can have it all sound good together.
Sure. I'm Scott Lehman. I'm a IT consultant for a job, but I also experiment with VR in my spare time.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thanks, Scott.
So good talking to you.
Have a good time, man. All right, so that's what we're going to do tonight. We're just going to interview people as they come up and... Yeah, let them in. Come on.
Are you open?
Have a seat,
I'm
buddy.
just gonna say hi. My name's
Hey.
Loke.
Loke, have a seat, buddy.
Hey. I saw your picture on Twitter. You just posted it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Are you like podcasting live
This is a live podcast, man.
on YouTube?
Yeah.
Why did you pick YouTube instead of something else like Periscope?
Yeah, I've done Periscope.
Yeah.
And typically, I don't know. YouTube gives me the ability to chat with people.
Nice.
A little bit different.
Okay, I need to ask you something.
Yeah. Okay.
You work in architectural design firm, is that right?
Correct. Yeah. Architectural
Do you guys
visualization.
use like Unity or?
Yep.
Unity. Why
Yep.
Unity?
Why not?
So, okay, Unity versus all the other engines like Unreal. Or,
So one of the things that we do is we preach platform agnosticism.
okay,
So in order to support the most platforms,
like mobile, Android, iOS, everything.
everything, it has got to be Unity.
But Unreal can do that too, right?
No, not the way we need it to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been toying.
Yeah.
I've been struggling
Mm-hmm.
with figuring out which engine to learn because I'm only one guy. Right?
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to learn. I started with Unity, went over to Unreal, and then now looking at which one you should focus on invest your time.
Well, we also have a few pieces of hardware that require
Oh, got it. Okay.
us to use Unity. So unfortunately, our hands are kind of tied in that respect.
Is this your new one?
No, it's not mine.
Are you sure?
That's not mine.
I just got an email that's shipping sometime next week. but-
Yeah. I'm hoping it ships real soon.
Nice. Are you doing any personal project with it?
I've got a few personal projects. Yeah,
Okay.
a couple things in the
Oh,
bucket.
do you have a Kickstarter or Indiegogo game that you?
I had a Kickstarter game. Yes.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I listened to that podcast with a left-handed.
Right. Yeah.
Those
So-
guys are a bunch of hipsters.
Yeah, they're pretty funny.
That's exactly.
No, it's everybody's. I think got a few personal projects that they're working on,
Okay.
and that's just one of mine.
Nice.
So yeah, it's a head shooter. So it kind of like you look, and that's where you.
Oh, you just
shoot.
keep shooting?
Yeah.
Okay, got
Well, you
it.
don't.
What's it called again?
It's called Taurus.
TORUS, right?
That's right. Yeah.
When's it coming out?
It's a good question. I've got.
Unity, right? It's written Unity.
It's all Unity, yeah. I have a few things that I need to clean up, so I'm having a hard time getting it consistent between different platforms.
Got it.
And I've only had my Vive Pre for a couple weeks, so I'm still trying to iron out the bugs. I could probably release one platform, then release another platform.
Okay.
I don't want to do that. I
Okay.
just want to put it all out and
Yes,
say,
exactly.
here it is.
Well, it's hard.
Yeah.
I tried building a prototype 3D app in Unity and generating an iOS and Android. Oh my gosh, the two
Yeah.
different platforms
Uh-huh.
have so many different things.
Right.
Like if you deploy if you need to make secure HTTPS calls on iOS,
Mhm.
it's simple. On Android, it's hard. You need to do it right additional
There's a
code.
lot of different things you got to do different for
Yeah,
Android
exactly.
versus
It's crazy.
iOS. Yeah. See, I started off. I was more of a Android developer, old school back in the day. I used to make like custom ROMs for
Right.
devices and stuff, and then I got bored with it because everybody was doing it. So I'm like, all right, well, I need something new, and then I switched to VR. So,
Nice.
but it's cool because when I heard about the idea of mobile VR,
Yep.
I was like, oh, well, that's obviously going to be on Android.
Yeah.
Obviously going to be
Obviously.
on Android. Yeah. And so there it is, you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
And so I was kind of right. So there we go.
So what game are you gonna play first when you get the Rift?
I
I mean, you have one already, right?
No, I don't have one of these.
Not the CV one, but you you don't have an older one.
Oh, I've got a DK2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what will you play when you get that?
I don't know.
You have a Vive.
I do have a Vive.
Lucky you.
I do. I'm not really sure what I would play first. I'm probably going to spend quite a bit of time with Lucky's Tale.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I've played that. I played that game like 2 years ago.
That's a controller-based
And
one,
it
right?
is, and it worked out really well. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing it, but then all of a sudden, like, it hasn't been released. There's no other demos. There's
Really? I didn't know that.
You know, for Lucky's Tale. So we're still waiting for Lucky's Tale to come out. This thing is
Camera
not.
working?
It's
Am I moving too slow?
you're fuzzy.
I'm fuzzy. The camera's racist. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's I'm just having a hard time focusing. Is what
I
it is.
know. I
Yeah.
know. I think I'm moving too much.
No, it's fine.
So how's the live streaming experience? Is it easy to set up?
Streaming's fun. I streamed all through GDC. So
I saw that.
I did Periscope all through GDC. I bet I did 10, 12 hours
Wow,
total.
that's crazy.
Full video, and then I went back and I kind of punched out little pieces of it and made individual videos.
So which was the experience, the VR experience that knocked your socks off in GDC? Which was the best?
I'll say the OptiTrack booth was pretty fun.
Is it a full body tracking?
Yeah, full body tracking. They have this big setup, and then all around the
How
top
did it-
where there's cameras all
How
over
did they
the
track?
top.
Is it optical tracking?
It's optical tracking. Yeah, tracks me, tracks the ball. We were throwing a basketball back and forth with a guy. I was spinning the ball on my fingers, and I mean, it was working. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's cool. Anyway, nice to meet you.
Yeah, no,
Thanks for
hey,
your
same
time.
here.
Yeah.
Have a good time,
we'll
man.
chat on Twitter again. We're connected.
All right, cool,
Yeah.
buddy.
Take care.
Thanks for being on.
I'm gonna go test my Vive experience now.
There you go. All right, guys. I'm trying to see what I can do in order to make the audio better. I think it's just YouTube, doing something to it. Really bogging it down a bit, I think. So let me know. I'm gonna get this. Yes, I am, Olivier, possibly. So, Aaron, hey, how you doing? Just remember there's a delay here, about 30 seconds, I think it is. Let's see if I can get a little bit of a different angle here. I want to be able to give you guys the opportunity to see what is happening here. So, you see there's a line of people waiting to do Vive experiences back there. And around the corner here. People hanging out. What's that? What's that? Not a CV1. That's what that is. So we'll just wait until the next person comes up and says, "What are you guys going on here?" And then we'll talk with them. This camera is a fickle creature. Stay. Oh no. I just can't win with this thing. Come on, stay. All right, so who's going to be next? Who will be next? Who knows? Hey!
How's it going?
All right.
Where do you sign up to try this bad boy?
Try what? Try this?
Yeah.
You don't want to try that.
You want to try that?
No, that's no
it's
fun.
garbage.
That's no fun.
Oh, it's over there. I see.
Yeah.
I missed the whole table.
I don't, yeah. There you go. What do I do when nobody sits here? Or riff? I talk to the people in the chat.
Oh, nice. Any cool questions?
Not really. They're just kind of geeking out about hardware and stuff. You know. 165 gig of RAM. Who's got 165 gig of RAM? I call your bluff. 16. There you go. I was gonna say I want to see the motherboard that can handle that much RAM. So, what else we got going on here, kids? Are there other things that we can talk about here? 5 people watching. Guys, go spread the word, will you? Go put that out on everywhere. We have more than 5 people. No, you can't have it. No, you can't have it. Everybody's taking a real big gander at this box over here, which is not, I have to stress, not a CV1. Everybody wants to grab it and run with it. You know what I could do, though? I could do a live unboxing. Should I do that? Should I do a live unboxing? Is that even legal? Can I do that? How's it going? I was just about to do an unboxing. Oh, should we do that? Should we do an unboxing? How do we even do this? How are we going to do this? An unboxing? You think so? I think we will have a lot of oohs and ahs. Let's do this. Yeah, we're going to move this thing up here. Oh, that's perfect. What box? What box? This box. So this is a not a CV1. That's what this is a not a CV1. So that's the kind of like a rope handle. Some pictures on the back. Oh, I think I'm opening it upside down. See? Opening it upside down. Da da da. Da da. Feel the magnets.
DK2 was all in that nice cardboard
I
box.
know,
So
right?
much
What is
cardboard. That's
this?
actually really nice.
What is this? Man, somebody with a gigantic head must have had this on earlier. Cables. So,
That's really cool. Or
well, no, they come off.
okay, they come off
They
easy.
do pop off. No, I didn't say easily.
Okay.
I just say that they come off. I don't know if they're easily. Yeah, but a lot of times people just flip them out. So that way they're not, they're wearing them, but they're not really
Well, I
wearing them.
like the fact that it has the built-in audio. I just don't like
Yeah.
the fact that I can't put nicer audio on it.
Well,
Okay,
right.
yeah.
Then you got the lay camera. Looks like there's a. Oh no!
It's so good. Yep.
That's funny. There's just enough room in here to hold. I don't know, 2 roundish-looking donut-shaped controllers, maybe right here. I don't know, maybe.
Is that the CV1?
No. No, it's not. Pretty nifty. Ooh, the clicker. The clicker. There's a clicker. You click it. Ooh.
What is it? What is the clicker do?
It clicks.
Oh,
The clicker clicks.
like PowerPoint clicking?
Works as advertised.
Yeah. And no, it's not tracked. So, yeah. You look like you want to try it on.
So bad. You gotta plug it in.
Well, well, if I plug it into the laptop, you might get a frame every couple seconds.
Hey, if you go back to like the FB like 0.6 version, you can make it work.
So, yeah, so this has now officially become the come and try the CV1 on booth. I mean the EV, not a, yeah, this is not a CV1.
Wow. Whoa.
You pull the, you got a top shack too that wasn't,
That's actually as tight as it's going to get on my head.
yeah, it ate your glasses like it ate mine.
However, that is so much lighter than the DK2.
Oh, yeah, by far.
Like, are the internals in here?
Yep, it's in there.
That is
So, yeah. Cool stuff, huh?
that is. Yeah, I'll get into 7.
Who's next? Who wants to put it on?
They're all backing away cautiously.
Well, okay. Here, go ahead. Try it on.
Yeah, I like that one. Way lighter. Probably a bit lighter.
So yeah, you just pull that back and on the other side, and then on the top of your head as well.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow, that is comically lighter. I got to try it at PAX, and I just don't remember, because I didn't have a DK2 at the time when I tried it at PAX.
Yeah.
So I didn't have that comparison in mind. But now, I mean, I spent the last 2 hours wearing my DK2 because why wouldn't I?
Now, you want to see the best part about it is, if you look at the back, and you'll never unsee this. If you look at the back,
Oh, it's the symbol.
it's the symbol. Yeah, it's
and then the
blowing
back
my
of
mind.
the back of the Vive, though, is like a little road.
Yes,
Nice.
right. It's like an homage to each other, right?
Or, yeah. No, I think Vive saw HTC just went, now that's a marketing logo. Like, whose headset? It doesn't matter.
Right.
It's like, well, it's fine.
Good stuff. Oh, let's see what the chat is saying. How does the clock feel? Oh, that's a good question. So, I'm going to turn my other camera back on so you can see. I've got this thing here. So the cloth is really squishy, spongy. Looks like this whole hula comes off. See, the whole thing comes off. And then I feel like if I needed to put something else on, I'd be able to do it. But I don't want to, wow. It looks good. Okay. Very little light at the bottom. Just go up around my face, my nose, on your room. Adjust my lipid. And adjust my lipid. And you can take it. Woo. There you go. Okay. So I'm assuming that other people probably want to check it out. How's it going?
Just quite the setup we got here.
I know. Well, we're live. Awesome. And people are watching and listening.
Wait, it's streaming?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
On what channel?
Well, actually, it's YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So it's my YouTube channel.
Right on.
Yeah.
Hello, internet.
Yes. The internet says hi.
Sweet.
So have you had the opportunity to test out the CV1?
I have not. I've not tried the newest version.
Do you want to play and molest? And
I don't know about molest,
and,
but
you know, think 30 thoughts about it, and yeah,
surprisingly light.
very light. Yes.
That's good from like a comfort standpoint. Just the roller like I used. As a person with a very large head.
Yeah, right. So it actually went big on me, so I was happy.
It's kind of a cool mechanism. With the,
Right, and then it also gives you still a little bit of elasticity.
yeah.
And it'll still trigger a little bit. It's got spring inside of it.
Nice. Definitely sort of push the limits on the Vive, so that's nice.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I mean, if you look at the optics on this versus the optics on the Vive, I mean, hands down, this is 3 times the lens that the Vive's got. And then in terms of how light and small it is, built-in audio, I mean, how does that compare to the Vive? I don't know. Only time will tell.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I like the cabling solution. Very good.
They did the cabling correctly, which is good. Yeah.
I worry about these.
Well, they are supposed to come off. They're removable.
Yeah, but I also then wonder what it's going to be to replace them.
Oh,
Headphones have a tendency to break. No matter what they are, period.
Right.
Headphones break. So
That is correct.
it's like, if these, like, that's always just a general concern. I mean, I'm sure I could, if those broke, you could use this spare.
Right. I mean, a lot of people are going to take them off and just use their own thing. Yeah.
It's nice that it's there.
Right. No, I agree.
It's not. I wonder about width, actually.
Yeah, well, it handled my glasses okay. So I felt pretty good about that.
Yeah, that's a good test. So it's pretty similar. Pretty similar to what I had with the DK2.
Right.
Tight but doable.
Yeah.
I keep saying I'm going to have to get contacts because I'm looking at
Right, exactly.
I haven't actually done it because I hate contacts.
Well, I've got them, but I only wear them for special occasions. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's pretty nice.
I approve.
In the words of the generation before mine, I can dig it.
Yeah. Groovy, dude.
That's at least one generation before you.
It's basically exactly one generation.
Okay.
I was born in the 80s. So.
All right. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Is this the box experience?
This is the box experience.
Cool.
No, it's not.
It's not.
This is not the CV1.
What is it?
It's not the CV1.
Oh, this is what is this? DK2? What is this?
No. Somewhere in the middle.
All right.
It's like the DK19.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know how it's going to change?
Go ahead, play. No, I don't believe that it's changing much from what you're seeing.
Okay. Yeah, it really has its own name. Engineering Sample 09C-2. It's like R2D2.
Something like that?
Are you webcasting as we speak?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
But that's okay. It's all good.
Excellent. A little bit different than I expected.
Different than you expected. How so?
The way the foam feels is, it feels more premium than the Gear VR, of course.
Okay.
But it also feels a little bit stiff, which I'm trying to imagine how that's going to feel over the course of an entire movie.
That is a logical conclusion
Yeah.
that it might be a problem.
And how are these headphones? Are they?
I haven't heard them yet, actually.
Is it true you haven't played?
Well, I'm not. It's not hooked up to anything, so yeah. Now this is in mine. It just this box magically fell into my possession for the evening.
I see.
But is not really, going to be hooked up to anything. It's just for show, maybe. So that's the camera.
Okay.
And I'm told this camera can actually, I'm going to have to show this, I think, because I was told that the camera actually will come off and it can be mounted under the wall. So I'm assuming.
Is there anything under there?
Yeah. So this doesn't screw. So I'm assuming I would unscrew this all the way.
360 camera.
Do I know?
Maybe it's 360 camera.
No, unlikely. Unlikely.
So what is this? What is
This is a microphone.
Okay.
I'm broadcasting.
I see.
Yeah.
Broadcasting you.
I see. Okay. So
Right now you're live, and there are thousands of people trying to watch. guess everybody knows what this is. It's like taped in. I'm not going to take it out.
Yeah, they don't.
It's
don't
like,
really
it's
attention.
in there, man. Oh, they've got it like, it's like strapped in.
Here, show me trying to extract it and unable to do so.
Yeah, it's like strapped in. They've got like these like lips on the sides.
There we go. All right.
So it's got like a holster.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh,
Hey, how are you, bud?
oh, I get it. That's the
Battery pack?
no the receiver for the wireless. So it's a wireless Xbox controller, and then there's a receiver. It sits back behind, and then that pops in there. So that's the box itself. Hey, how's it going? Hey, what's going on, buddy? That's the whole. Yeah, it is a box with a product in it. Yeah, which Reddit, the entire community's having a fit because it's not bright enough. You can't see it.
Okay. We need to mount a little light here.
Yeah, it's not bright enough.
You want to move under a light?
No, it's more fun to screw with people this way. What's that?
This is a little.
It's a clicker.
Clicker, yeah.
Can I take a look?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or is it just a bunch of
It is.
It's like the old iPod.
It's like it's just a clicker. It clicks.
Yeah, let's see if we can get it.
So this is not the full. Is it the consumer version?
It is not the consumer version.
Okay. I thought it was.
Not the consumer
It's
version.
something like a DK19.
Yeah, something like that. DK19.
Is it really? Very good.
So I'm going to introduce you to a friend of mine over here. Good to see you, Kyle.
All right, see you guys. Thanks for stopping by. You like it?
Just if you can see something, maybe. It's fine. I think it's.
Think it's comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's not bulky. It's kind of safe with
It's good on your head, yeah. Well, good. I'm glad you like it.
Okay, that's good.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. So far. So, I read, Jason, you were buy me a beer because we get away with the legit turbo and calculator reference explaining the hardware. That's easy enough to do. How's it going? What's going on here? Well, I'm doing a podcast, live, video, audio, everything, and then we're also playing around with the startup.
Lead Startup Weekend, June 18th will be on.
What's a lean startup?
Lead Startup Weekend.
What is it?
Okay, you go from concept to product sale in 54 hours.
Okay.
And Lead Startup Weekends are all over the world. But this one is in Seattle specifically for VR. And it's June 18th. It'll probably be on the east side. We're organizing it. John Seacrest of the Seattle Angel Conference is the organizer.
Okay.
And I'm part of the steering committee.
Very cool.
So anybody who wants to have take their concept of servers or a product that they have in VR, greater VR world,
Yeah.
and they want to go from, they want to use it in a lean startup methodology. This is the way to learn all about how that's done in an intense one weekend. You can look up Lean Startup Weekend in general and learn about how that operates because it's a thing. And then you'll be exposed to how to build a team. You'll get some mentorship. You'll have exposure to investors, You'll have boutiques, and you'll have a better, higher probability of chance of taking your concept of your product from in your head to the customer.
So if I'm working on integrating VR into like other pieces of hardware, like if I was trying to hook it up to like a turbo encabulator or something like that, I can bring that to, yeah.
You can come with a concept, or you can go there and develop a concept. And you can meet other people with like minds. Now, I personally did not a VR meetup, but I personally did the Seattle Lean Startup Weekend in January. And our team, which is Viewmaster, which is VR for hotels, we took third place. And we went from zero to concept in 54 hours, and we actually sold one of our concepts to a restaurant. So
who's sponsoring this?
John Seacrest, Seattle Angel Conference.
Okay.
And he's the person who puts, not just for VR, but for everybody in Seattle area. He's one of the movers and shakers who puts together investors and entrepreneurs. And he wants to make sure that investors and entrepreneurs, the entrepreneurs are here, but want to make sure the investors stay in Seattle and work with the people in Seattle and not have to go to
Very
San Francisco
cool.
or New York.
Well, the chat is telling me that I should take a look into that, so I'll do so.
Okay, here. This is a tiny bit of information. It's yet to be scheduled, but it will be June 18th.
Okay. Great. Thank you. All right. So I guess that's pretty cool. I'm going to switch my microphone here to a different setting. Does this sound any better or worse? I don't know. Kind of waiting to see what kind of people want to come up and say hi. People's hanging all over me. A wonderful thing. So I've changed my microphone configuration. I wonder if this is any better or not. Same? Okay, I'll take same. Same is good. Same is good. So let's see what else we've got going on here. I know some other people are going to probably want to come and check out the not CD1. My voice is echoing? Okay, let's change that. How about that? Maybe that'll be better. I don't know. Or maybe I'll go back to this, and I'll just kind of move my little doolally around a little. See if I can get my setup here to stabilize. Stabilize. No! Oh, this is a disaster. I shouldn't have changed it. Oh, I shouldn't have changed it. All right, let's try to move some stuff up here a bit. All right, and oh, what a disaster! Epic disaster. There we go. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get. All right, this should be better. What's going on, guys? You see what I got? Yeah. It's a fun toy, huh?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You want to play with it? You can't. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Play with it.
Oh. Is it? Yep. Can I try it out?
Yeah, you know, absolutely. We love it when you touch the stuff.
It's so light. Yeah.
It is. You'd almost think that there was nothing in it. Like it's fake. It's not real.
Is it the same resolution stuff, or is it better? It's better. Better. Okay. Yeah, you know that's what we have. We have virtual reality escape West in Redmond.
Odyssey VR.
Yeah. If you like VR, you will definitely.
Yeah, since we put it up a couple like real life escape rooms to
like machines which have like 4 Oculus Rift like at the same time. So 4 friends can experience Oculus Rift. At the
You
same
have
time.
4 rifts running on one computer.
No, 4 computers.
Oh, 4 rifts, 4 computers.
We're not.
Okay.
It's like team building adventure in the virtual
Yeah, and
reality.
it's multiplayer too, and you can play games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you're rich,
Where are you guys located?
downtown Redmond.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh cool. Awesome.
But we still use the DK2 with the motion sensors for our teams. But we'll already pre-order it.
Yeah, we can't wait for this thing. Yeah, it's gonna be so good.
It's so much.
Did you pre-order?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just signed up for it, so like I'm just not waiting for the thing to come through because this thing is gonna be crazy.
Well, they're starting to ship, man. All right, cool guys. I'll check you out. I will. Thanks.
Okay, if I see what's on the back of the box.
Oh my God! Don't touch it. No, go ahead. No, go ahead. Touch it.
Does it come with any USB?
That's what I've been told.
How'd you get a hold of it already?
It's not a CD1. This is not a CD1.
Well, this is like a retail.
It's not a CD1.
Is that what retail is?
I don't know. Yeah, so retail is consumer release. This is not a consumer release product.
Okay.
Now, whether the box looks like it or not, I don't know, but yeah. Here, go ahead. Check it
I'm going to post this on the Seattle VR Facebook.
That's actually pretty cozy.
Yeah, there you go. Looks good on you. That's perfect.
Yeah.
You can wear that all day long. I love it.
I guess they're sort of weird.
Yeah, they come off. You can wear your own if you want.
I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
Assume you got.
This isn't mine.
Well, yeah. Assume you backed it though, right?
No.
Oh no.
No.
So you're just gonna buy one anyways, right?
I have a pre-ordered one. It's on its way. Yeah.
Yeah, check it.
Yeah. Well, my email came through this afternoon.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
So
When did you ship it?
I didn't get a shipment, so I'm waiting for that still. But I got.
Mine says May. So.
Oh no, mine was March. Like I was like one of the first 12 people to order one. So yeah. So it's all the Kickstarters.
So you were the first like.
I'll be on the first
You were
wave.
like the first 10 seconds.
Yeah, mine actually went through at 8 o'clock. So yeah. So still got lines of people waiting to try out stuff. Am I doing demos? No. I'm quite literally just sitting here with this.
With this and just showing it
And
off.
just showing it off to
Dude,
people.
it looks really impressive.
Yeah, you want to play with
Is
it?
this yours?
No.
You just found it?
It was given to me today to watch, to hang out with.
Wow.
And so I decided to do so.
That's awesome.
So I'm just hanging out with it, playing around with it.
Have you tried it?
I have, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The like release version? Or the
Yes.
DK?
Yeah, they had them at GDC.
You went to there?
I went
Yeah.
to GDC and then they had that.
I was there.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
It's
amazing.
so hyped.
Right. Absolutely.
There's like,
It's like, oh
the
man.
giant rooms, and they're like, the overflow room, also full.
Right.
Like, how many things do you sell?
Right.
I'm gonna try it on.
Yeah,
I
go
wanna see
for
how
it.
comfortable it is.
Yeah, you can
Is
take
this like
that's for IPD. That's not going to do you out much good here. But you take the straps, the side straps,
Yeah.
and pull them off, and then you kind of pull it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Are you like a radio host as well?
Podcast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh. The picture is so clear.
Man, have you ever seen such amazing black? Wow.
There's no way.
They should have sent a poet.
It actually is pretty comfortable though. It was well worth it. I'm impressed.
So you get to take this home.
Nope, not mine. It's not mine.
No one will see it go.
No, it'll stay here or go somewhere else.
Is this yours? Do you want to try not?
Come on, you know you want to.
It's the first time you tried the octopus, right?
First time I've tried this.
The experience, seeing is believing. So in addition to your podcast, are you also working on VR stuff?
Yeah, you could say so. Yeah, I got some VR stuff in the oven.
That's good.
Yeah.
As a developer, as a
developer, sure.
sure.
Yeah,
That is a lot lighter than the other.
Seriously.
totally. You'd almost swear that there was nothing in it. Like it wasn't real, like it was a fake one.
Yeah.
Like just the casing and there was no screen in it.
I see what you mean.
That's not what I'm saying it is, actually.
Oh, really? There actually is a screen?
There's a screen in it, yeah. Yeah.
Because if you look at the lenses, they're not actually spherical like they are industrial.
No.
This is the natural ones.
No. Somewhere in the middle. It's not quite CV1. I mean, there was a step before CV1, but after DK 3, 4, 5, and 6. I did DK 19.
Wow. Not 19.
19. DK 19. Yeah.
Just take it. Just take it.
No, I got mine up here. I'll wait. I'm counting down the days so I can say, see a reality. Just drop off into either No Man's Sky or something else.
Or Pornhub. It's going to be awesome. I'm just going to just load up porn and just non-stop.
It's all about presence.
Yes.
I don't know if it's, like, someone's like, you gotta see porn in 4K. No, you don't need to see porn in 4K.
You don't. You don't.
At all.
No. You need to let it be a little
The
artsy.
cameras hide in lots.
Yeah.
It's like, please just oh God! Click. No. I was okay when I went to 1080p, but 4K.
Back to the Gear VR. Like an OG VR game.
Yeah.
What kind of game?
It's kind of a spell casting game where you can throw different types of spells and
So like for the mind.
Right. So originally we were building Oculus with that's where they got here. And I just
How many people are working on your game? Nice. Are you going to still use the of course. Yeah. It's very good fun. Oh yeah. I mean, at GDC, I guess they talk about this 540 ball. It does seem like a game right now.
Hey, you know what? You guys are both developers. Grab a seat. Grab a chair. Come over here and sit down. Let's talk development.
I feel like this.
Stuck here.
I only just started doing it.
Oh, okay. That's right. Here, we're gonna do this because this is the kind of shit people want to hear.
Spell that. What's your name? Eric. All right. So me, man. Now you too.
All right, we're gonna set you up all proper here.
All right.
We're gonna do this right. It's not real. It's not real. All right. So, hi.
Hi.
What was your name again?
Eric.
Eric. And Eric, you are a VR developer.
Yes.
So you made a game called
Spellbound.
Spellbound, which, if I remember correctly, you were doing in Unreal.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you saw it last month.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you like the idea that you can get down into the nitty gritty of the code and change things if you want to, which you do.
Indeed.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about. I have a toy here, the DK19. Not CD1, DK19.
Right.
And then behind us is somebody playing.
That's a Space Pirate training.
Yes, with HTC Vive Pre. Now, your game currently is on what platform?
PC for both Vive and Oculus.
And Oculus. Your game functions with both Oculus and the Vive. Now, what made you decide to give support for both?
So, long story. Back in March of last year, we got an Oculus DK2, and I was like, all right, if we're going to do VR right, what we got to do is support hand tracking as well as possible. So we bought Elite Motion to go with that. At the time, nobody else was doing like hand tracking with that kind of stuff. So we're like, all right, we're kind of like few and far between doing this kind of stuff. And then like 2 weeks later, Valve and HTC announced the HTC Vive. I'm like, oh my god, I want that. I need to get my hands on that. So I put in an application on day one of the applications opening up in like early April. And our game was like so early at that point that it was so easy to overlook us. So like, all right, so our end goal is to support the Vive and the Oculus Touch when we get that hardware. So what we're going to do is use Elite Motion. It's kind of like a stopgap to figure out where all the pain points are with hand tracking and gesture recognition and all that kind of stuff. So we'll get the game to work with the hands and Elite Motion, and then once we get the hardware, we'll add in the support later on. So 2 weeks ago, we finally got a Vive Pre. And I was like, yes, finally. But the whole time we've been building our game, it's been a seated experience.
Right.
You just kind of keep your hands in front of your face and interact with stuff, and you don't actually move around. So there's a lot of design assumptions that went into building an experience like that. And suddenly we have like this room scale experience where you can walk around. So integrating our game with that has been like a huge pain in the ass, but also learning opportunity. I mean, there's like stuff I've never had to do before. My whole entire career of software development. Like, did you know you have to measure the height of a player so that they match the height of a wizard?
Scale is hard, brother.
Yeah,
Scale is hard.
You got people who are like 5 feet tall, 6 feet tall, 7 feet tall, and then everybody has to have the same experience, no matter how tall they are.
Yep.
Then you also have to figure out what direction their torso is facing, right? So you've only got 3 bits of information that you can use: the position of the left hand, position of the right hand, and the position of the head tracking device, right? So somebody could have their hands like this and be looking to the left or the right, and based off of that, you have to figure out what direction your torso is going, because if they want to go forward, you have to go in the torso direction.
You almost need to have another point.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you can't assume that people are going to have anything except for the lowest common denominator in terms of hardware. So you have to support the lowest common denominator, and then if you have additional stuff after that, you can possibly look for support on that. But
there are a lot of people out there right now, developers that have titles that they've chosen a side to either support Oculus, support HTC. Do you think that's smart?
I think it's a gamble for anybody if they're choosing one side or the other. Because let's say Oculus and Vive are 100% of the VR market in 1 or 2 weeks. And that market can be divided one way or another. It could be 50-50. 50% have Oculus, 50% have Vive, or 70-30. And whatever way the market goes, if you only bet on one side, you miss out on the other half, or 30% or 70%. So
What if I'm designing a game like, I don't know, Lucky's Tale?
yeah.
How would I play Lucky's Tale with a bot?
So that depends on the kind of experience that you're trying to design for. So that seems to be a game that's been designed for a seated experience.
Right. So it's designed for a seated experience
Yeah.
or a gamepad.
Right. Then you look around.
Right.
It's like
Okay.
novelty.
So how do I make that Vive compatible, and how is it worth my time to do that?
So you can easily do seated experiences in Vive, but I think if you did, it's kind of selling yourself short on what's possible with it. So you want to use as much of the hardware and its capabilities as possible to build an awesomest experience you can.
So I'm Joe Enthusiast, and I love playing with my Vive. But I'm also a big fan of third-person games like Lucky's Tale, and I'm a little butthurt because Oculus isn't letting me play Lucky's Tale with my Vive. Is that anger directed correctly toward Oculus?
The way I understand it, and the way that they're doing their exclusivity contracts is they fund the project, and for a fixed amount of time, let's say 1 year, you have to sell on the Oculus store. You can't sell on any other stores, but that's not to say you can't add in support for the other hardware that's out there, whether it's Vive or something else like V type of.
Let's say I'm, I don't know, the guy who created, I'm trying to think of some random game, Technolust.
Yeah.
Okay. And Blair decides he's got a exclusivity with Oculus, and you only sell to Oculus people, and that's it. What if he gives it away for free to the people who he makes the Vive version for? Would that be a little counterintuitive or bad idea?
You'd have to look at the contract that he signs and have a lawyer look over it.
Well,
comment.
the fun thing about it, the trick question about all of that is, I doubt he's ever going to make a Vive version. So sorry guys, that's not going to happen. Okay, so do we think that in the future, HTC, Valve, Oculus, Facebook go skipping along off in the wooded areas, rainbows and unicorns and glitter and everywhere? They're holding hands, kumbaya, and everything works on every hardware, on every headset. Do you think that's the right way to go?
Kind of yes and no. So the way I see it is each of the bits of hardware can have different APIs, and how that stuff works on the back end doesn't really matter to the game developers. The people who are writing the game engines have to care about making their engine compatible with both pieces of hardware and creating a layer of abstraction between the engine and the game developer. All the game developer has to care about is making sure that the game works in VR, and whatever platform you happen to support should be kind of irrelevant to the developer.
I wonder if there's validity to a developer that does not want their game played on a certain design.
Only if you haven't really tested it to see what kind of issues there are and what kind of compromises you have to do with the design. So,
okay. Do you find it difficult as a developer to support both headsets?
Yeah, it's like apples and oranges right now. So I don't think it's necessarily a problem with the headsets themselves being hard to support. It's just kind of like the paradigm change between seated experience and designing for that for 1 year, and then having a room scale experience and all of the different kinds of problems that entails that you never had to account for. So one of the big problems, or two of the big problems I have right now is how do you do locomotion where you move from point A to point B in a really large scale of an environment, and you only have the size of a living room to work around with. So a lot of people use teleporting, but that can also be a game-breaking mechanic if you have something like hordes of zombies coming and they have the possibility of surrounding you. It just doesn't have the same level of tension if you can be like, oh, I see I'm surrounded. Let me just teleport out of here.
Yeah, right. It's like, that's it, I'm out. Whoosh. Off you go.
And then the other hard issue that I haven't seen any developers try to tackle directly, they've been kind of designing around it, is the possibility of you actually walking through obstacles in VR when you're walking into your living room. So you can have like this picnic table in the center of your living room in VR, and you can just say, oh, I know that's a fake object, so I'll just walk right through it. So it's the problem with just random furniture. If you have walls, like in a wizard tower or something, or you have doors that lock, and you have to have some sort of a sequence that players have to go through to unlock that door, well, they can just walk through it.
That's I think that's one of the biggest problems that a lot of these guys. You know, I talk to people all the time like, I'm working on haptics, and I'm working on. Like, look, man, until somebody can physically stop my hand from moving through space,
well, it's
like literally stop my hand from moving without it being tethered to something else. Stop my hand from moving in space.
Well, it's not. I don't really think it's a matter of stopping your hand. It's a matter of stopping the avatar that represents the character in VR. So,
True. But I think it all kind of works together. So you've got the need for haptics. You know, like if I run into a wall, I want to feel it hit my hand and go, oh shit, I just hit the wall.
Yeah.
But then I also want my avatar to stop, like you said. Now, there's some people who stop the avatar from moving in, and you separate kind of an out-of-body experience.
Yeah.
It's one solution I've seen. Don't know if I love it or not, but it is something I've seen. I don't know. Locomotion is hard. Input is hard. Still not there yet.
The other really hard part about VR, and this isn't really something that we have to worry about in our game, but let's say you have like a sword fighting game or a game where you use baseball bats or some sort of long object that can hit stuff and get blocked by it.
Yeah.
Well, there's no reason in real life your hand doesn't just go right through whatever you're touching. So
it doesn't make any sense that you can have something rumble. Have you ever tried the tactical haptics? Controllers. They've got like skin stretching, transfer servos.
Yeah.
Those are fun. There's not a good solution. I think we are at least 2 years out from getting a good solution to that sort of thing.
Yeah. I think for now, it's stuff that you have to design around.
Yeah. So yeah, you have necessity is the mother of invention. Absolutely. So okay. Where do we find your game? People want to know how do I get my hands on your game and that sort of thing.
we just got greenlit on Steam about 3 weeks ago.
All right.
And we got the Vive 2 weeks ago. So right when we got greenlit, Valve actually said, "Oh, hey, have a Vive." So I'm like, "Oh, thanks."
Sure.
But that's kind of a mixed blessing because we had to tear apart our game so much that it's going to push back our launch date. We were aiming for the end of this month. In a perfect world, we'd aim for the end of April, but back when I was saying that, I felt like we were 90% there. Now I feel like we're 50% there. So
sure. So the game's called Spellbound.
Yeah.
Look for it on Steam. It's being greenlit.
Has been greenlit.
Has been greenlit. Coming soon to every possible headset and on demand.
Yeah.
Made in the Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
Mobile or not? No mobile.
Just
straight
PC.
up. Yeah. And you should have a lead motion.
Yeah, we actually had a partnership with Lead Motion where if we finish our game and send them a really solid copy of like a demo or something, they would look into putting together an indie game pack, and our game would be one of like maybe 4 or 5 of them, and each of them would be something that's Lead Motion supported and be really high quality stuff. So
very cool.
We don't know when or if that's going to happen yet, but it's something that's in the works.
Hey man. Cool. Living the dream, right?
Yeah, trying to.
Yeah. How many people are on your team?
2 people.
2?
Yeah.
2 and you, or is it you and one other person?
One other person.
Woo! Man.
So I've been working pretty much every day, every weekend, 12 hours a day for last 3 months.
Yeah.
But
You're really only like 17, right? Development like that takes it away, man. It sucks the life right out of you.
oh man, I know all about that stuff. I used to work in Afghanistan for the military.
Oh, jeez.
I was doing 12-hour days,
Oh.
7 days a week for 18 months straight.
Man.
So that was like really brutal. So if I can do that, then I can do
In
this.
Afghanistan? Hunting sandworms? Holy shit.
No, I was actually working at an Army headquarters out
Yeah.
in Bagram.
Is that anything technical related, or?
Yeah, I was actually a senior SharePoint developer for the Knowledge Management Office. So I built a system that told us where we're winning and losing the war on a per district basis. And we're looking at different metrics like local governance, local security, local economy, and how all that stuff was getting better or getting worse. And when we could transfer provincial authority over to the Afghan National Army.
Well, thank you so much.
Hey, no
See you,
problem, buddy.
man.
All right.
See you again. Also did something that tracked the effectiveness of all sorts of different ISR assets like drones, satellites, weather balloons, airplanes. So it's like a lot of work.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. What a great thing to transition over into VR. Everybody on the stream is checking out your game.
Awesome.
And they did an article about your game on Road to VR.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So
I'm
we had
part of that team, so that's good.
We had Road to VR, VR Focus,
Yeah.
and we've had a little bit of press with those too.
Cool.
It's been very positive.
Good. Very good. Awesome. Well, I'll. Everybody's checking it out. They're even posting the Steam community. Search for Spellbound.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, buddy?
I don't want to interrupt you.
No, it's good. All right, man. Well, all the best of luck to you, and we'll keep an eye out and see how things go.
Thanks.
Go, man. Thanks, buddy.
Later.
All right. All right, so I'm going to take a break here. I'm going to leave this on. I'm going to set you up so you can watch the stream. These people back here playing. There we go. Whoa. All right, kids. Well, I'm going to stop the stream here, and I think this is pretty good. Maybe we'll try to do this again sometime. So thanks everybody for watching. Hey, what happened to the box? Who took the box? Hey, did you guys see the box? Yeah, it was sitting right here on the table. No, I don't know. I'm going to have to stop the stream and go find it. Somebody must have taken the box. Uh-oh.